Hello everyone, I'm Alistair and welcome back to our insanity with Emberpelts. We have the sea over red everywhere. And we are in the middle of a drought. Well, not in the middle. We just started the drought and we have 15 days to go, and this will be painful, I think. Because as the water will be evaporating, this may increase in contamination. I'm not 100% sure, but I guess we will find out very soon. And how's this construction going? Yeah, we need way more logs. Still, that will take some time. And yes, this is the issue. Look at that. It's drying out. We are losing our food production, unfortunately. The only part that is irrigated is here. Fortunately, as I was gonna say, we have enough corn to sustain us. I hope so, at least. Let's keep running the grill. Yeah, the trees are drying out. Let's pause the forest. There is no point of running it when we are struggling with water. I think these need a few hundred logs still. Because one is 12. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80 logs only for this one. So we need like, I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we need like 800 logs? Or whatever. I don't know. Unfortunately, we are going to lose all these oaks. Yeah, 12 days to dry out. And the drought will be for 13 days. We may have a solution for that. Let's unlock the fluid dump. We can. This will definitely not be efficient or anything, but we can save our trees. Like on that last day, this one will die in 14 days, that one will survive, but I've seen some that will die much sooner. So we can at the end just drop a little bit of water here, but we need few more planks. And we don't have stairs unlocked. Yeah, this is a problem. We can't get up there. Did I unlock platforms? No. I have a solution. Let's put a levee here. And then we will put fluid dump on top. And we can reach that. Let's put it on the highest priority. And we will need yeah, we need to make few planks. These lumberjacks are unused. Let's go and make few planks. We need just 10. So we need 5 more planks to make. Unfortunately, we are out of logs. These perches here are still there and irrigated. But that's so far away. But we can get there and start chopping them down. It will not yield as much wood, but it's better than nothing. So let's put 2 lumberjacks here. Alright, and now build that fluid dump and pause it right away. Okay, we will use just a little bit of water in like 11 days. Or maybe sooner to, hydrate the trees a little bit. The pine trees are not that big of a deal. They take only 12 days to grow. But the oaks, yeah, that's much worse. And some of them are at 60% already. So that would be a shame to lose it. Like this one. It can last 11 days, but it is already at 82% grown. Oh yeah, I wanted to plant more corn here. Yeah. I almost forget about that. So let's plant where we can. It's not much. At least we can pump still some water from this, because it is not just pure bad water. So we can still filter some water from it. I don't know how they are filtering it, but they are doing it. They are very smart beavers. So I'll trust them in this. And we don't need to make more planks, so let's stop that. We are out of logs anyways. Let's have these two lumberjacks and chop down all these birches. That will not be many logs, but at least something. Food, so far, we are doing okay. But we will see later. But 10 more days, we should be fine. Yeah, some of our pine trees are still growing up and being, you know, irrigated here. Maybe we can replant some of those trees. I don't know if they will survive, but we can try. Yeah, but more of them will be drying out as this water level will drop. Food, we are mostly running on grilled corn now, which is good. It is very efficient, not official, efficient. I'll be replacing most of the radishes with just corn, yeah, like this. When it already dried out, let's replace everything with corn. We'll be growing only that. That will be for the best. Okay, continue building that barrier, that's important. And 5 days to go. How long you will survive? 4 days. Let's go and drop some water here. I am curious if it will reset. I mean, this dies in 5 days. Okay, it works. Now it is reset back again, so we just needed 1 drop. Perfect. Oh, look at that. We have new pine trees that we can chop down. Many of them died here, but pine trees are not that painful to lose. Not like the oaks. And 0 days. And the drought ended. Hopefully this will be a longer temperate season, not just 3-4 days. And I'm hoping for not having a bad tide next time. Otherwise the next bad tide can kill us. Or at least make it even worse that we are in a current situation. Right, let's have a forester. We need to replant all those trees. And we have a bad tide in 3 days. We may have been screwed now. Yeah, the contamination will increase even more. This will be bad. And there is nothing we can do about it. I set it up to be too hard, maybe. Oh boy. And it is here, 6 days of bad tide. So the contamination will increase again. I don't remember in the last episode how long we've had the bad tide. But any bad tide is bad if we can't filter the water out. And we are out of food, I didn't notice. Yeah, let's make more grilled corn. We don't have much stored. Bloody hell. And some of our corn is already drying out. This may be our end. We don't have food. We have very, very, very little food. And the contamination is increasing and increasing. You can see that on throughout the day how it is changing color. It is more red. Yeah, more and more it is drying out. Okay, let's go and chop down all the oaks that we can. Hopefully we'll be able to finish this barrier at some foreseeable future. Okay, bad tide is ending, but look at that, we lost all of our corn. This may be the end. We need to grow some radishes again. We can't do it like this. No, we need radishes now. Because corn takes 10 days to grow. And we don't have 10 days worth of food. And we need more farmers. And we are officially out of food. And it is still dried out because of all that bad water. So this may be the over. I have a feeling that this is it. And we are starving to death. All of our beavers are gone. Yep, we have one last farm. And this is the end. So I can go to the sooner or yeah. Let's reload. Let's go. Oh, I didn't make any saves. Yeah. So I think we will need to restart this one. Anyways, let's go restart it then. So we are back in the settings. I'm getting food consumption to 175%. I think we've had that before. Water was at 150, I think. Tempered weather duration, I'm going to do 5 to 18. We are going to change that slightly. The drought will be from 20 to 50. Let's go down to 5% for 15 cycles. Cycles without a bad tide. Let's go 10 because this is really hard here. Let's go 50% chance. And duration will be the same, 20 to 50. And handicap, let's put it to 5 for 15 cycles. Injury 100% and refund rate 0. Okay, so these will be our new settings. Still quite challenging. Maybe we can do water 175, but let's do it food heavy, like this. Let's go. Okay, so we are at the same map as before. Same starting position. I'm going to first plan things out a bit more than before. So we need water. We need farm. Let's do it a bit more compact, I would say. Let's try doing this. So, food. Definitely grow radishes. But let's plant corn too. How far can you reach? Can reach all the way here. Plant corn too. We need a path through this, so we can get on the other side. Here, let's have not that here. Gather flag and priorities. First the pump, gather flag, and then farm. This second pump I paused for now. And lumberjacks, let's say 1, 2, let's go 3 for now, just like before. And don't forget to put down an inventory. Let's build it here for now. Or not? No, let's go and build it here. All the way there where we will have houses. Okay. Because we want to unlock the levees as soon as possible. And we will do just small irrigation. Not for the pumps, as the water wasn't really a problem. Yeah, I don't have enough signs, I can't plant it. I want to do at least a small square here. So we will keep at least some of our crops alive. So that's the plan. Oh, of course, I must always forget something. Now, chop down all the trees. Okay, everything should be marked. I mean, all of the dead trees around us. Okay, pump is done. We will need some water tanks. Okay, and now the farm. Let's put it on the highest priority, build it. We need to start planting. For now we have this gatherer flag, but those blueberries will not last us for very long. We need to really go for the corn. And only corn. Okay, we have an inventory running. So as soon as we can, we need to unlock the forester. And then the levy. Forester is only 30 science. And let's move these lumberjacks here. And these 3 we will pause. I want to chop down these birch trees here and the oaks. And the drought is approaching at the day 6. And here, where we can, we are going to plant more corn. Just leave some space for more water tanks. Oh, now I have a thought. If these lodges are interconnected, can we just stack them? Just like this? We can find out. That should work. Oh yeah, we can stack those houses. This is amazing. We don't need a ladder or anything, and we are running out of food. This will not end well. We are down to 37 berries, and we will need a storage for the radishes. We will still be growing some. We really need that forester first. Okay, so we will need lumber mill and a large power wheel. And I'm not going to build more houses. We will go down to 9 beavers. It will be more tedious and slower, but more safer, I would say. And we are out of food. He's gathering some berries, but it's not much. Alright, it seems that we have enough room to build a power wheel here. We will need only 1 beaver to work there. Now, yes, we have enough science to unlock forester. And our first drought is here. Okay, where to build forester? Let's do it even here. Doesn't matter really. Ooh, well-being score 3. But that's nothing. We need to survive first. Alright, our first radishes. Good, 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 good. I should build a storage for them. That will be radishes. Later we will swap that for corn probably. Okay, and make me 7 planks. 7 planks that we need. Yeah, this is drying out. Unfortunately. That's because of all that bad water from the other side. Okay, soon we will have a forester. And let's go just with the pine trees this time. As I think having an oaks is a little bit too ambitious for this map and this start. I'm not going to do a road right now, all the way there, or should I? We should really have a path there, yeah. But there are so many trees in the way. Okay, don't plant here, don't plant here, 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 like this, as I want path there. Okay, first drought wasn't bad at all. That's to be expected. We are making those planks. Oh, we have already forester done. Okay. We don't need more planks right now. Let's have a forester instead. Food. Okay, we are growing some finally. Here we can have a grill. And yeah, we can't stack storages. Makes sense. That would be too powerful. So here we will be storing... yeah, storing the raw corn. Oh, we need clay for the grill. Yeah, I forgot again. So we need that clay workshop or whatever it was. Where it is. Clay pit. That's kiln. Clay pit here. I need 100 science and 10 planks. Okay, we will need to do that before we have levies. So let's make some more planks. We need 10. And we need 100 science. Let's build another inventor. We even gathered all the berries that were available. It's really a problem now. As we are running out of food. Okay, we have enough planks. So let's stop that. Turn on all these lumberjacks. Yeah, we need to clear that. So we can build a clay pit, but we are still missing some science. We are struggling more with the food this time because I didn't plant that much of these radishes. They are not very nutritious. They're just growing quickly, that's it. And another drought is approaching at the day 7 of this temperate season. Okay, we are building the clay pit. We just need 6 clay. And so far we don't have any corn, but very soon we will have. We just need like 1 or 2 days. And it will be harvestable. Alright, we are making clay. They just need a little bit of water. And that's it. Oh, 6 clay, yeah. They will do it in... yeah. Alright. So in 3 hours we've had already 6 clay. Now let's build a grill. And even today maybe the corn will be harvestable already. At least some of it. Yeah, you will be making grilled corn. For now, I will be storing only the raw corn, as grilled corn can be stored in a grill up to 120 pieces, so that should be fine. And we have our first corn. So let's go and prioritize corn, please. That's very important. It's mucho importante. You guys have nothing to do. The stockpiles for the lumberjacks are full. We need 120 science to unlock the levy. Well, we score 5. Yeah, corn, corn, corn. And now, let's slowly go and start replacing the radishes with corn. Maybe the 3rd inventor. At least for some time. We still have 13 beavers, but not for long. And what I want to do is to build a pocket for water. Like maybe here, to keep that, at least that corn alive. And we are going to remove all these berry bushes, as they are not efficient at all. And kinda hindrance to us right now on this map and the situation, as they are taking the valuable space that we can use for growing corn. Corn will save us. The blueberries will not, that's for sure. And let's build a second pump too. Okay, these lumberjacks were full. This one is almost empty. 120 sites. Soon we will be able to do it. And I think this is a good spot here. I'm not going to make it big. Then when we unlock the floodgate, we can connect it to a floodgate. Or we will just put that fluid dump. 120 science. Yes. Let's go. So what I want to do is... we will still have a problem to build it like this. Because they can't reach everywhere. And we can't build the stairs. Yeah, we don't have an access to stairs. We can do this. Okay, maybe like this, and we should be able to get everywhere. And then let's collect 250 science to unlock the fluid dump, and then we will put it here. And hopefully that will keep us alive. And that is much more attainable object. Alright, and we are down to 12 beavers. We will go even lower to like 9. Let's pause one of the inventors. Let's keep only 2 running. Grill should be working, yes. When they will collect these radishes, we will replace that with corn. We already do there. They can reach. Yes, they can reach all the way here. We can place another farm on this side later. Okay, these lumberjacks can be removed as they can't reach anywhere. Oh, I shouldn't have. Yeah, we don't have a storage for logs. Since all of this is always drying out, let's just build a industrial pile here instead. Let's remove these crops. Drought ended, good. But anyways, let's remove these crops here. And we are instead going to build a storage for the logs. Alright, storage here, logs. Build it. Okay, we are down to 11 beavers. Let's pause one pump. One is enough, and have only 2 farmers. Yeah, we need to shuffle the beavers around a little bit, as we are losing the population. Okay, we have a new patch of corn planted here. That's perfect. Levies, they're continuing very slowly. We have 2 builders. Yes, we have 2 builders. Well-being score 7. Okay. But soon the radishes will not be that much. We'll probably phase them out completely. Oh yeah, I should have left spot here for the fully damp. Okay, don't plant here. 120 signs, we need 130 more. I mean, we will be able to unlock it. Then we just need to make a few more planks. We need 10. Okay, we will need 7 more planks. Okay, we can extend this road a little bit as we are chopping down the trees. We can move then some lumberjacks here to chop down the rest that is here, and then get an access to these birches down here. Again, just like before. This construction here is getting slowly done, but very slowly. But we have only 2 builders, so what to expect? Okay, where is our forester? Ah, he's planting down here. Okay, okay. And after that void dump, what do we want to research next? Maybe a floodgate or platforms. Platforms could be nice, but we need a lot of planks for it anyways. Maybe if we build power wheels here, well, the water wheels. This will not generate much power. Ah, we will see. And it is quite far away. I will focus just on growing trees, I think. And so we can, like, build a barrier here. So on the next pocket of water we will want here somewhere next to our trees. It will be a bit hard, as this was a really good spot because we have this gap here. And we don't need to build, you know, that deep. But here we will need to go deep. I don't know where that there are 2 different levees. This one and the old one. One by one. It has a different texture. Yeah, that's the old one. That's just a duplicate from the mod. I probably won't be spending science on that. It's worthless. So let's just plan here what we will need to do. Let's do something like this. It will be big and expensive. Like that. And then we will need an access here for the fluid dump. So we can stop replanting these 2 trees. But still, the priority is to build this. And 225 science. Yeah. And we are down to 10 beavers. So we will be at 9. So that we will need less food and water. And after we stabilize at this level, we then will add just another lodge upwards. They should be able to build a 3rd one from up here. Maybe. If not, we can build it here on these ledges. On the hill. Or even on this storage. It should be fine to connect it like this. Yeah, they will be connected. We can then even add a mini lodge right here. And then rooftop terrace on top of it. We will go more chaos and vertical on this map. There's not much land to build, and until we have some insane amount of planks, we can't really build on a lake, especially on this deep one. Yay. And then the priority will be to blocking these water sources. Right down there. But we need metal for that and overhangs. So a lot of science and way more beavers. Okay, keep constructing that. We are missing a beaver somewhere. Probably in farm, yes. Let's pause one of the let's pause both of them. We already have 260 science and we need to unlock just fluid dump right now. Fluid dump. And we need to make more planks. So let's pause one of the lumberjacks and make 7 more planks. And we need a teeth grindstone. Someone chipped his teeth. A tooth. Yeah, right here. That's a good spot. Okay, 2 more planks, 1 more plank. We just need 10. Alright, you can pause. This is almost ready, so it will be harvested and we will have that spot for our fluid dump to build. And maybe we will move our housing elsewhere. Maybe. 6-day drought, okay, not too bad. We will survive this. We have 2 unemployed beavers apparently. Let's have that secondary lumberjack. And builders, let's increase the builders for now. Alright, they can harvest that corn. Lovely. Yeah, let's lower builders down to 2 and have extra farmer. And the next stage will be to stop planting radishes here. We will have more corn there instead. And we need to build that fluid dump as this will not replenish on itself now when we enclose it with levees. Alright, so this first one is done, perfect, and they started right away on the new one for the pine trees. And maybe we will need to remove these 2 trees too, or maybe not, it depends if they will be able to reach the whole area to build. We will see in a couple of days. And this is more manageable. Again, the last time I wanted to build way too big, way too quicker than we were able to do with the amount of logs and population that we had. But I tried and I failed. And I don't care. Here we go again. And we will try a different approach. Maybe we should remove just those 2 last corns. It's taking forever for them to harvest it. It's quite far away. Maybe we should build another farm really. Close by here. Even if it will not be fully, you know, staffed. Let's speed it up. Okay, they're removing the radishes. I would like for you to harvest all that corn. That would be for the best. And we are running out of logs. So maybe I'm going to pause the construction here. It seems we don't need these 2 first, so skip that. Okay, we still have 10 beavers. But we are going to drop down to 9 soon. Okay, they harvested that. Now, let's build a fluid dump here. Highest priority. And a road. And we are out of logs. So, let's pause this construction here. We need to build up storage again. Stockpile of the logs. Let's build 2 new lumberjacks here to extend our range. And we can pause these 2 here at the start. We are losing beavers. Yeah, we are down to 7. So I guess we will go down to 1 beaver. You know what? Let's build that 1 lodge. Yeah. I think it will be really hard to do it with 9 beavers. Because we will be constantly dropping down to 7, 6, maybe even 5. So let's have that extra lodge. And we should be at 3, 6, 9, 12 beavers. As we were most of the time now. And let's have only 1 builder. What is unstaffed? Yeah, the fluid dump. Let's put it on highest priority because we need it. Slow down a bit. Forester is unstaffed, grill is unstaffed, lumberjacks are unstaffed. Okay, let's build that lodge, and then I'm going to pause the builders. And drop down to 2 farmers. We can't have more right now. Okay, fluid dump is working. Let's fill it up nicely. It would be better to have it, you know, replenished from the fort gate, but we would need another 250 signs for fort gate and more planks, which we don't have. We are out of logs completely right now. Okay, grill needs to be running. You still didn't build that lodge. What are you doing, mate? What you were doing? Build that lodge. I don't know what was the builder doing the whole day, as this is not built at all. I think he was still building levees here. I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know. I need for him to build that lodge so I can pause the builders. Maybe 1 farmer now? Yeah, let's go down to 1. We have only 6 adult beavers right now. Finally, we have that forester, so replenish that. Trees? Can I even... Oh yeah, you can click on a pine tree and press B for like copying. And you can plant more. Look at this. B, plant. Lovely. I like that it is working on plants and trees too, not only on the buildings. And grill needs to be running constantly too. So let's have a pump, grill, and that fluid dump on the highest priority. And probably farm too. So that's 4 beavers that we at least need constantly. Lumberjack is preferable, but yeah, it's hard. Okay, that lodge is built. Let's pause the builder right now. We have 1 unemployed. That's good. Let's have that second lumberjack running. So we can stockpile the logs. Preferably the full storage, that we can send more beavers to be builders. And rush building that levees. At least that's the strategy. And now we should be able to grow population up to 12. So let's just wait. Yeah, we have 3 children right away. So that's 10 beavers. We have still room for 2 more. And another drought is here, 10 days. That shouldn't be a problem. This is still filling up, but it is working. And later we will need to make 10 more planks and build another fluid dump here for our forestry. Since we are not really chopping down the trees that our forester is planting, so let's pause the forester. And you should focus on these trees. It would be better. But anyways, chop down whatever we want. You just need to stockpile more logs. And do it while we are running it at 30 speed. Full speed ahead. Alright, this is filled up. We can pause the fluid dump. Lovely. And you know what, let's have that 1 builder and continue with these levees, as that will take forever to build anyways. And we have another unemployed. That will be forester. And from time to time I will be turning on the fluid dump again to just refill it. Well, 2 unemployed. Let's have 1 inventor running. And what else? Farm is not really that needed. Let's have a second builder. And the drought is over. And we are still here and alive. And hopefully permanently now. And this is almost finished. We need just one last levy. Perfect, and it is done. So let's pause the builders and let's make some planks. Yeah, let's go and make 10 more planks, and we will build a new fluid dump here for our lovely trees. This will mostly work like a barrier for the bad water. And hopefully these will not be drying out or dying out from the contamination, so we can start working on something more ridiculous and bigger, which we can start from here. We will go like this without any compromises, just sheer stupidity and beaver wheel, iron wheel, whatever you want to call it. And this will be our first reservoir for the water and barrier against the contamination and bad water. Bad water. And it needs to be straight so we can build it without any scaffolding or other shenanigans. Like this. And this for sure will take forever to build and a shit ton of logs. But with these two fluid dumps, we should be safe to do it. Alright, we have 13 planks. This can be paused. We are back down to 7 beavers. And let's prioritize that fluid dump, please. And we will stop planting trees here, as we will build a path here on the reservoir, on the levees. All the way around like this. And then the drought is approaching on the day 7, cycle 5. But drought, at least this short drought, we can survive without a problem. At least for now. Okay, yeah, of course they are not building. I paused the builders. And we don't have enough beavers to work there. So let's pause the forester. So we have at least one builder. One farmer for now is good enough. And we can keep this little patch of radishes there. They are fine. They can be eating the radishes like a dessert after their grilled corn. And we have 2 builders. So the fluid dump will be operational very soon. Oh, 1 unemployed. What to do with you? Oh, never mind. We don't have an unemployed anymore. That solved itself. Okay, can you reach all the way here? Yes, you can. These trees will be probably dying out in a bad tide or a longer drought and whatnot. Maybe not from the start, but later. But at least these here will survive. And we are already filling up this, our second irrigation well. Good. So at least some trees will be safe from the drought and contamination. Okay, maybe some fun is in a place. After all, we survived 5 cycles. Let's have a little celebration and build a campfire. Nothing fancy, just one campfire, 15 logs. We can spare that much. Oh yeah, we have a campfire. The well-being score will shoot up to the sky. At least by 1 point, maybe 2. Okay, we are going to keep just 1 builder for now, as we don't have anyone working in the forester. And I want 1 inventor to be running constantly now, so we can unlock the other buildings that we will need. Like floodgates. Look at that, well-being score 8. Yeah, it's not the greatest we ever seen, but it is the start, especially on this very harsh map. but I love it. We will build a great lake city. And we can replace, 13-day drought. We can have a challenge to replace all these lakes with the water. Get rid of the bad water and replace it with the normal, fresh, nice, lovely water. And there is more water sources here. Okay, I didn't notice that before. So there is plenty of water on this map. Water sources here, here. We have only bad water source here. There are another water sources in that lake. This one is empty. This one has a bad water source. And this one is empty. But anyways, we still have plenty of water. But the main focus should be our own lake, which is this one. We will need overhangs, metal blocks, and stuff like that. And to get to the ruins will be really tricky. We have only access to these ones that are not submerged completely. And well-being score 9. Mine is here, but it is deep underwater. Here is more ruins, but it is underwater. And probably our beavers would get contaminated, as this is getting filled up with so much bad water. So I am not exactly sure how we will do it. We can always build the levees around it and wait for it to evaporate. Like here. Doing this. Of course it will be costly. But what other options do we have to get our beavers contaminated? Nope, that's not an option. And here we would go like this. This is massive already. And we will enclose it like this. And then wait for all the bad water to evaporate. And then we will get an access to the ruins. Yeah, it will be interesting to do and deal with. And to build this abomination will take forever. And we will need a floodgate. And I must not forget to switch between these two fluid dumps. Ooh, one unemployed. Okay, what to do with you? Let's have another lumberjack. We need more logs. Okay, I'm going to speed it up for a couple of days. We can extend this road. Okay, we are back up to 11 beavers. And so far we are doing great. But it is much milder than from we had before. Because I set it up way too hard. Especially with those bad tides starting so soon after cycle 3 or cycle 4, 5 or something like that. It was way too soon and way too aggressive. It will get worse when we will get to the bad tides. That will happen soon. But hopefully we will be ready. And this construction will take a very long time. As you can see. Later we will want to move the pumps elsewhere. Oh yeah, I thought that at first we have a 2 meter limit. No, but the depth is 4 meter. The maximum that we can do. So we would want to build some platforms and put them more forward so they can reach more water. Right now it is not an issue, but it will become an issue when there will be longer droughts. Alright, drought is over. Oh, we are collecting the science, nice. I think I will go directly to double floodgate and skip the single floodgate. As I will need double here. Because it's never going all the way up because of this outlet. Or maybe we can build some single floodgates here to push that water a little bit higher. But without the floodgate here first, it doesn't matter. Let's do single floodgate anyways. Yeah, let's do single. Unlock them. We are not going to build them yet. Anyways, we don't have resources for that. And it's not really needed right now. First, we want to build this barrier here. And that will take a couple more cycles. We will definitely be already seeing some bad tides when this will be finished. I can even add more builders, but we already have 2 and I don't think that will help much. As we will burn through the logs even faster, which is not good. It's better to go slow and steady. And another drought is approaching on a day on a day 9. We have 1 unemployed. What to do with you? Another inventor maybe? Oh, now I'm checking the food. Yeah, instead of another inventor, let's do 2 farmers again. As we are getting a bit lower on corn. We need to replenish the stockpile. There's plenty of corn to be harvested, but we've had only 1 farmer, so he was struggling quite a bit. 11-day drought, alright, not too bad. Not too great either. And we don't really have a room for more storage. So we may stop growing the corn here. And instead we will expand our water storage this way. Okay, we are dropping to very low on logs. I'm going to lower the builders. This lumberjack is not doing anything. Okay, let's keep running only 1 there and instead build 2 new lumberjacks all the way back here. We are going to get rid of these birch trees. So let's prioritize that. Yeah, we need to replenish our log stockpile. And can we unlock mini lodge? 50 science? Yeah, let's unlock mini lodge. And here on top, let's build a rooftop terrace. Yeah, like that. It's not in the best spot. And we can't even get there because there is some uncollected logs. Okay, let's have a lumberjack up here to finish all these dead oaks. Okay, that was collected. So now we will able to reach the rooftop terrace. And we will have 1 more beaver. So we will be able to have 13 beavers together. Cycle 7, day 1. So far, we are faring much well than the last time. And I hope it will stay that way. But we've not seen yet any bad tide. That's why. Otherwise, we would be in a much worse shape. Okay, you removed all the dead oaks. Good. You are free to go. Let's have this lumberjack open again. And we have the rooftop terrace ready. Plus that 1 mini lodge. Lovely. So maybe the well-being go 9, 10. Yep, well-being score 10. Love to see it. Hopefully it will stay there. Okay, we have 180 logs. Let's pause 1 lumberjack. We should have these 2 running. I need 1 more beaver for the builders. Oh, we have 3 lumberjack running. Okay, 2 is enough right now. Let's keep 2 and 2 builders. And we can increase the water storage here. Let's prioritize these tanks to be built. It's not the best design, but it's what we have. It will work for now. And we'll be able to store some more water. Ooh, 12 beavers. We are back almost at the starting population. Or was it 12? 12 and 4 children, I think it was. So we may be at the starting population. That's an achievement in its own. 16-day drought. Yeah, it's starting to get a bit more serious. 13 beavers. Lovely. It would be really nice if we can pull this off, but oh boy, it is taking so many walks. And so much time. Maybe it's again way too big than it should be. But I think this time it will work. And how much water we can hold now? 480, alright. That's much better than those 2 something that we were holding before. Farming is doing good. Oh, that corn. We have 3 builders for now. And they are burning through the logs. But estimated time to depletion is 10 days. So we still have some time before we needed to slow down. Oh, we don't have a forester again. It needs to be on a higher priority. Let's go down to 2 builders only. As we can't keep it up. Yeah, we dropped down to 9 beavers, that's why. Let's have only 1 farmer. We don't need 2 at this moment. Only 3 days to go in this drought. We are keeping up with our consumption of logs, but using only 2 builders. It's taking a long time, but we are making good progress, I would say. Much better than the previous attempt. So this is going well. We just need maybe next cycle. Well, the long cycle, not the tempered season cycle. So maybe another like 25-30 days to finish this. It seems that we are growing just enough trees to keep it up, running. But soon these birches will be gone. Okay. Cycle 8 ended. Well, cycle 7 ended. 8 begins. Maybe we can... I was thinking that maybe we can grow more trees here. But with a bad tide... I would need another forester. Which we are already struggling with the workforce right now in the current setup, so... I don't think that's a viable option now. We will need to increase the population, which I don't want to do. At least not before this is done. And then we will need to build floodgates here. For which we need either platforms or get an access to stairs. Which I think build the stairs will be cheaper. Remove all these blueberry bushes here. And then have another floodgate here in the middle. Let's say here. We'll do a floodgate so we can fill it up nicely with water. Oh, 3 buildings unstaffed. Yeah, we dropped again the population. It's going up and down. Always, those are the cycles. Especially when we don't have that high well-being. They don't live that long. Okay, we are getting down to 50 logs, so let's have only 1 builder and increase our farmers as we need to replenish the corn stockpile again. As we drop down to 130. Let's fill up the storage for now. We are going to build only with 1 builder to replenish the log stockpile. Okay, I think both of the lumberjacks are running. Good. We are so close, look at that. But I think we will not be able to finish it before the first bad tide anyways. But we can try. Okay, another drought approaching. The first bad tide will be after the cycle 15. I think I set it to cycle 15 or cycle 10. I made it much easier on us this time. Ooh, we have 2 unemployed. Okay, what to do with you? More builders. Second builder, we have 100 logs. I don't think having another lumberjack will help us. Maybe we'll do. Yeah, let's have a 3rd lumberjack. Okay, 13-day drought. Okay, not that long. So we are still not getting to the longest one. So we may finish this before the minimum long droughts will hit us at 20 days. Oh, we are getting closer. Soon we will touch not the tips but the levees. They will touch. How much we need for the floodgate? 5 planks. Perfectly doable. We have 3 lumberjacks. Let's pause one. Pause the inventor. And let's manufacture a few planks. And we have 1 unemployed. Okay. Let's have that lumberjack turned on again. Well, we don't need to. There aren't any trees really to be chopped down. So inventory it is. And don't forget about the fluid dams. I'm looking forward to automating them. That will be much easier to maintain it. But this is fun too. You need to be, you know, always on the edge. looking at everything, checking and paying attention. And we can lower the farmers to 1. The stockpile for corn is full. The logs are getting low again. Let's have again just 1 builder and pause the lumber mill. We have 4 unemployed. Bloody hell. Maybe we should do another forester. 4 unemployed. Let's have 4 builders for a second and clear all these berry bushes here. And send them there. Cycle 9 begins. Okay, these will be all removed. Perfect. Okay, and let's go back to building this. Oh yeah, we are close. Look at that. We don't need much. We will just need more planks. Come on, finish it. Build it. Construct it. Make it happen. Oh yeah, we made it. Well, after I made the game much easier for us than it was before. But that was a crazy setting that I set up last time. Especially for this map. Alright, that's done. Let's not pause it, but slow down. Let's keep this floodgate open. And the next thing, yes, exactly what we want to build. We need more planks. So we want to build stairs. The stairs to get on the other side are not that important, but we can do it. But the floodgates are the important part. As we want to raise the water level in the reservoir or in this lake to push more water into our reservoir. So, we need 2 beavers. Lumber mill, large power wheel. Let's go and make more planks. Builders down to 2, that's enough. 1 unemployed. Let's turn on the farmer again. Okay, we will need 5, 10, 15 planks and plus 1. Yeah, we need 16 planks to make. It is alive! We have our first reservoir inside the reservoir built. And we will be slowly adding to it. Or maybe we should go the path of the explosions and just make this deeper. Oh yeah, some of them have a wet fur. I didn't see this for some time. They don't like it. They don't like to get wet. They are stinky boys. They don't shower or bathe, you know. Terrible, terrible beavers. Hopefully they clean themselves somehow. I don't know how, but it's definitely not done with water. "30 speed it is for now, 6th day on cycle 9. Still no drought or bad tide, so next day I think we will get a notification. Food and water is doing alright. I think we will be able to grow more population at this stage. I think we should go and live more dangerously. Can we squeeze another one here? Oh, they can reach it. Alright, so let's build it. That will be 3 extra beavers. So I will need to keep a close eye on the food, especially, and water. Alright, these floodgates are built. So let's try raising the level. And push more water here inside. We may cause some flooding, but that's fine. Alright, that works, that works. We are holding more water in this lake now. And when there will be a bad tide, we just completely open it. Alright, so that was a success, and I will leave this episode here. This was a blast, and still it is. We are not done here. We are just mere 12 beavers, and that will not do. We need to get rid of all of the bad water here and grow the greatest civilization ever here in this lake. We will build... We can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 districts. Yeah, we can do like 7 districts. Each will be based in different lake. and we will try to make them self-sufficient. And I don't mean small districts like 5-10 beavers. Let's go like 100 in each. That should be fun. Alright, that will be all for today. Please subscribe and push that like button if you like this insanity. And I will see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Bye bye.